Hi kids, welcome to Teacher Beth Class TV. Today, we're going to discuss about the root and shoot systems in plants. In this lesson, you will be able to identify the parts of the plants found in the root systems and shoot systems. Are you ready? What are living things? What are some characteristics of plants? Why are plants important? Excellent. Living things grow and reproduce. Plants make their own food. Plants provide oxygen, food, and shelter. What do you notice about this plant? That's right. It has leaves, it has roots, it has flowers, and it has stems. Although plants come in different sizes, colors, and shapes, they all have body systems that help them survive. And our lesson for today is about the root system and shoot system of plants. Did you know that plants also have body systems just like humans? As we discussed last time, our body has systems like the digestive system and circulatory system. Plants also have systems that perform different jobs: the root system and the shoot system. Plants have two main body systems that work together to help them survive: the root system and the shoot system. The root system is made up of all the roots of a plant. It is usually found underground, while the shoot system is the part that grows above the ground. It includes stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits. The root system. A plant's root system is made up of all the roots of a plant. It consists of primary and secondary roots. These are the functions of the root system. Anchorage holds the plant firmly in the soil so it does not get blown or washed away. Absorption takes in water and dissolved minerals from the soil. And food storage. Some plants store food in their roots. Examples are sweet potato, carrot, beetroot, and radish. How about you? Can you think of vegetables that grow underground? Have you seen tiny hair on roots? These are root hairs. They increase the surface area of the roots, and they help absorb more water. There are two types of roots: the fibrous roots and the top roots. Fibrous roots are thin and spread in many directions, like grass, rice, and corn. On the other hand, top roots are one thick root and grows straight downward. Example, carrot and radish. Can you give more examples of fibrous roots and top roots? The shoot system. The shoot system is the part that grows above the ground. It includes the stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits. This is the stem. The stem is the central axis of the shoot system. It usually grows upward toward the sunlight. The stem is made up of nodes and internodes. Nodes are the places where leaves grow, while internodes are the spaces between the nodes. Stems come in different shapes and sizes. Some are tall and strong, like coconut trees. Others are short and soft, like herbs. The stem has many important functions. The stem supports the plant. The stem keeps the plant standing upright. It connects roots and leaves. The stem acts like a bridge. It connects the roots to the leaves. Transport water and food. The stem carries water from the roots to the leaves. It also distributes food made by the leaves to the rest of the plant and stores food. Some stems store food. Examples are potato, ginger, and sugarcane. Next are the leaves. Leaves are often called the food factories of plants. Why? Because they make food through a process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis happens when the leaves use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Inside the leaves is a green substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll captures sunlight and make food for the plant. During photosynthesis, the leaves also release oxygen, which humans and animals need to breathe. Leaves are truly amazing because they help both the plant and all living things. Next is flowers. Flowers are the reproductive organs of flowering plants. These are the key parts of flowers: petals, stamen, and pistil. Petals are the brightly colored to attract insects and animals that help in reproduction. Stamen is the male reproductive organ which makes pollen grains, while pistil is the female organ that contains the ovary which holds the ovules. Pollination is the transfer of pollen from stamen to pistil. This is the first step in making seeds and fruits. After fertilization, the flower begins to develop into a fruit. Without flowers, many plants would not be able to produce fruits and seeds. Let's talk about fruits. Fruits develop from flowers after pollination and fertilization. One of the main jobs of fruits is to protect the seeds. Fruits also help spread seeds to different places. Animals, wind, and water help distribute seeds. Aside from helping plants reproduce, fruits are also healthy foods for people because they contain vitamins, minerals, and fiber. These are some examples of fruits: mango, apple, banana, tomato, pineapple. Can you name other examples of fruits? Finally, let's study seeds. A seed is a small part of a plant that can grow into a new plant. A seed contains a tiny baby plant called the embryo. It also has a seed coat which protects the seed, an endosperm which stores food for the baby plant. When a seed gets enough water, air, and warmth, it begins to germinate. First, the root grows downward. Then, the shoot grows upward toward the sunlight. Eventually, the tiny plant grows into a mature plant that can produce flowers, fruits, and more seeds. And the life cycle continues. How root and shoot systems work together. Plants have two main systems that work together to help them grow, survive, and stay healthy. The roots provide water and minerals. Leaves provide food. Stem transports both. That is why all plant parts are important. Once again, the root and shoot systems in plants. Root system is the part of the plant found underground. On the other hand, the shoot system is the part of the plant found above the ground. Always remember that plants need both systems to survive. Roots provide water and minerals, while shoots make food and help the plant grow and reproduce. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch part 2 of this lesson, Root and Shoot Systems in Plants, where we'll answer the activities together. This is Teacher Beth. See you in our next science class. Bye everyone!
Thank you for joining me. Let's learn, play, and grow together. Teacher Beth Class TV. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.